This video was created by Danny Kessler, Associate Professor and Korea's first PhD in Wellness Tourism. Modern travel forces the human body through a physical gauntlet. Altitude, systemic dehydration, and the jarring shift of time zones exert a constant pressure on your biological reserves before you even land. These stressors result in measurable oxidative stress at the cellular level. In this state, the body's natural repair mechanisms struggle to keep pace with the microdamage inflicted by the journey. This leaves the traveler in a state of biological deficit. It is a specific physiological condition where the body's systems are no longer operating at their peak capacity. The common response to this exhaustion is passive rest. We have been taught that basic hydration and a stay in a standard hotel hot tub are sufficient to counteract travel fatigue. This chart plots the mineral density of tap water. It remains at a near-zero baseline, lacking the required chemical concentration. This defines the hydration myth. To achieve cellular impact, water must reach this higher therapeutic threshold. Standard environments cannot cross this line. Without a sufficient chemical payload, passive soaking does not address cellular recovery. Reversing a biological deficit requires an active intervention. Busan's mineral streams present a different geological profile. These waters function less like a bath and more like a dense chemical matrix. The water here contains a high-density mineral composition. When the body is submerged, it is interacting with a concentrated solution designed to trigger a specific response. In this context, the water is utilized as a transdermal delivery system. It is a precise method for transporting active compounds through the skin surface. Because of the extreme particulate density in these streams, the contact initiates a measurable biochemical reaction within the body. This approach shifts the focus from the environment as a place of rest to the environment as a delivery mechanism for biological recovery. To understand how this works, we have to look at the skin as a dynamic biological interface. It is a sophisticated regulator that determines what can and cannot enter the bloodstream. The lipid barrier repels low-density water, preventing penetration. But Busan's specific mineral ions are different. They bypass this barrier, moving through microscopic gaps. Once clear, they are absorbed by the vascular structure, where the circulatory system carries these restorative ions throughout the body. Utilizing this transdermal absorption profile provides a direct method for addressing the physiological markers of transit exhaustion. When these mineral ions enter the system, they trigger a significant internal shift. The high concentration of specific minerals acts on the nervous system to initiate an aggressive downregulation. This process lowers the body's internal stress markers. This comparison shows the difference in brainwave activity. Passive rest on the left produces minimal change. The active intervention on the right leads to a steep plunge into slow delta waves, a state associated with deep physiological repair. As the central nervous system enters this state, the body begins the process of clearing oxidative stress from the cells. By introducing these specific mineral concentrations, the intervention assists in neutralizing the chemical indicators of travel-induced fatigue. This demonstrates how wellness environments can move beyond the provision of simple comfort and toward the goal of physiological optimization. The wellness tourism model in Busan suggests that the most effective way to address transit exhaustion is through the use of hypermineralized environments to actively reset the body's chemistry. This video was created by Danny Kessler, Associate Professor and Korea's first PhD in Wellness Tourism.